Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack. This is the second video of the Streets of Rogue series, and you might notice the audio sounds a little bit different. Here's the deal. I was in the middle of a run here, and I had to scrap it because the audio was acting really weird. So I think, as you can see, I've unlocked some characters. The blood here, blot or whatever, the cannibal, and maybe a few more. Yeah, my audio was acting weird. I went in to check in the mid-video because I could just tell that something was off. And so I scrapped that one. We're going to get back into it. As you can see, I am playing as the mech pilot, and I do want to get back into that because the character is really interesting. But I am using a different headset, so the audio might be a little bit weird. If it's worse, I'll just try to figure out how to fix the old headset and get back into that. But yeah, so we're just going to start this run. I am just going to get right into it because one thing I noticed in the last scrapped content that this guy takes a really long time to go from floor to floor. So here's the deal. Essentially, the mech pilot is the character. You start with a key, and you can hop into this mech here. You, in the top left, you see that he regens 15 bullets for the mech's cannon, and that's kind of the thing. He just does a ton of damage, has a bunch of health, and is just an absolute machine, literally and figuratively. The big quest here is to neutralize every unlawful citizen. Luckily here there are only 3. The reason I'm saying this guy takes a long time is because I was, I think on the second floor on the last run, I had like literally 15 dudes I had to kill. So it gets a little bit nutty. I think if I can just go ahead and punch here. He can't walk through doors. It's kind of a big nerf. A strategy I've been using is kind of getting people's attention, and then if I'm not confident I can take them, I kind of lead them back to the mech here. Oh, that is super unfortunate. Alright, enter mech. Alright, that was a bit of a close call. Guy's probably going to try to flee. Alright, I'm a little nervous to just go back in here because I'm weak, but just keep my eye out for traps. Alright, that was not close at all. I'm not worried about that one bit. So yeah, guys, I'm really glad to be back. This is honestly, although I said that Isaac is my favorite game of all time, probably my favorite game to play right now is Streets of Rogue. It is an absolute blast. It, yeah, it's just everything about it's so interesting. I love trying out the new characters. I was really excited when I saw that Steam had DLC that the Switch does not have. I mean, I wish it was on Switch, but kind of stumbling upon the brand new characters I'd never heard of was really, really cool. I think, okay, so I don't want to use my critter thing. I was going to use whatever I had to kind of bait these guys out and put it in the air vents, but I decided against that. So maybe if I get these guys aggroed on me, they'll come out here. Hopefully he falls in his footsteps. This last guy is being a little bit less cooperative. And yeah, so I'm really glad. So we had the video that went wrong before this. And before that, I did have a couple runs going with my friends. We played on Switch. It was me and 2 of my other friends. And I got to play as the firefighter and the assassin for the first time. I completed both of their big quests, and both of them were surprisingly challenging. The one that I found I was most surprised by was how hard the firefighter was. So essentially, the way that works is arsonists randomly spawn as CPUs in the game, and you have to make sure that they don't destroy a certain amount of walls throughout the game. And that was surprisingly challenging. All right, controller disconnected there for a second. And I struggled a little bit with that just because it was hard to keep track of them on, like, especially the bigger floors. Oh god, of course it's the little, their leader in here. I think I'm going to pop the critter upper and just really bait these guys out of the building. Go for the punch here. Oh. Yeah, the punches, even without the critter upper on this guy, are just absolutely nuts. Yeah, I think I might have even one-shot that guy without the critter upper. It's probably not that great, but it is pretty insane. If I can, come on, you know you want to. All right, well, go ahead and go in here. I'm a little nervous with the low health, but alrighty, we're gonna head out. And yeah, so the firefighter was pretty tough. I did end up getting it done. And the assassin was also interesting. So essentially, the assassin was given a target. I don't really I think knocking people through walls, was given a target that was surrounded by kind of a little, like a gang or whatever, and you had to assassinate the target. And there weren't allowed to be any witnesses, so if anybody saw you, you had to kill them too. And that could just really spiral out of control. You could end up having or turning like one target into like multiple. Why did he shoot not me there? He might have been aiming at me and hit somebody else. Poor guy. The cops seem to be surprisingly cool with me turning their residents into toothpaste right in front of their eyes, as long as I don't hit them. I guess maybe I'm their RoboCop or something. Yeah, so this character is interesting, a little bit on the slower side. I do have this group of 4 people, and you repair yourself with the oil canisters that you can pick up, or I think you might be able to refill them by buying it at an ammo shop. All right, time to hit these guys with the old Lenny technique. I really should have just gotten up in their faces and hit him with a melee for the first attack, because it just does an insane amount of damage. I also like that you don't have to wait for the entire thing to reload before you start shooting again. It kind of just, as bullets come back, you can expend them. All right, freeing the slave. I think I'm just gonna, oh, actually I gotta kill these guys anyways, don't I? Well. You can still also shoot like regular guns while playing in the mech. And yeah, that also is just pretty convenient. All right, just making exclusively more enemies. Luckily, these slaves are loyal to me, so they're giving me a little bit of... Oh god, that's not good. The cops are chill until you turn them into toothpaste, I suppose. This guy should get dropped. I don't even know if any of them are my target anymore. I'm just going to eliminate these guys as I go. This guy's going to have a bad day. Yeah, so if people see you, I'm pretty sure they attack on sight, so at least the people that you need to kill. I'm gonna activate this mission and also hopefully buy some drinks from them, because I am a little on the weaker side. Just gonna pop all those off the rip. Yeah, so the assassin and the firefighter get a thumbs up from me. I don't think we have them unlocked on this account yet, but after we do, we might give those guys a look, see if I'm able to complete their challenges without having teammates. Specifically the assassin was made a lot easier because I had a friend playing as doctor. So if I could isolate the target, I could have him use chloroform and neutralize him for me, because that counts. And that was really useful. So I'd be interested to see how it goes without having other people who had my back. I understand I made the mistake there, but you really got to learn how to pick your battles. You know, I only shot you once. Breaking these guys out should not be a problem at all. And do I have to... I guess it makes sense, since they're in prison. It adds up that they're going to be on my list here. I always forget I can't take him in there. All right. I think the best bet here is to hop out of the mech, sneakily run over here, and I think allowing them to fight each other first is a good thing. I mean, I guess if he's going to just try and run, I might as well. Look, buddy, you don't got to do this. The mech is running a little low, so I think after I hunt down this dude, who actually just totally bounced. Seriously, did he, like, I don't know, go full PETA in Hunger Games and design himself as the map and hide out? I guess I'll get back to that later. Let's run over to the, I didn't mean to go to the goodie dispenser, but if I go in here, I should be able to buy some oil, hopefully. It will allow me to regenerate the health of my mech. I think it gives like 75 HP. It's pretty useful. And just press B. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and ice these dudes. They were standing pretty close to each other. They were probably going to start fighting in a second anyways. Gosh, I picked the right slaves to free there. They're all over my back. All right, I'm going to hop out of here. I'm already full health there. That's good. I don't think that upon level ups, the mech gets regen, which I think makes sense. I'm interested to see. So far, I haven't left the floor without the mech, so I don't know if I like just leave as only the pilot if I am going to have a mech on the next floor. I'm not sure how that works. I also don't know what happens if the mech gets destroyed. If I die, if I can get it back. If not, yeah, I'm just not sure how that works. Yeah, it really spirals out of control here when I accidentally shoot other people. Yeah, so I'm really interested in looking into the other characters too, because you got like the alien, which does like mind control stuff, which sounds pretty insane. You got the bouncer who can, I think if he can like stomp and it confuses the people in a certain radius. Gosh, I'm gonna need to get more health. These guns are hard because you can't really like evade. There's not a lot of strafing you can do as this character, but obviously makes up for the damage that he deals. So I don't really want to test the idea of leaving the floor without the mech. I kind of just feel like if I can make it to the elevator with the mech, might as well go for it. There's no reason to risk it. Maybe this martini. Oh, I can't afford it anyways. All right, so we're gonna head to the next floor. I did want to talk about the a potential other direction the channel is going to be going, and by potential, I mean it is going to be happening. So we got wrong building. I think I like endurance most. So yeah, we are going to continue this 3 video loop that is like an everyday thing. So every day you can expect either an Isaac, Dicey Dungeons, or Rogue-lite or Streets of Rogue video for the foreseeable future. I doubt I'll end up 100%ing all these games because that would be like 500 episodes maybe each. And yeah, I think I'll end up hitting a brick wall in some of them. Okay, this is going to be a little bit risky. I'm going to hop out of the mech here because I don't want it to get destroyed. This guy is causing me more trouble than I would like. Jeez. What the? That dude threw a Superman punch at me. The ooze is going to be tough here. And I wonder if the ooze does damage to the mech. It's a robot, so I don't know if it would, but we will probably be finding that out very shortly. Do I have nades? Nah. Okay. Here's the deal. Holy crap. Like, look at that. 14 people to neutralize. Gosh. I have somewhere to be tomorrow. We're on the slums 3, though, so we're moving a little bit faster than the last video was. And yeah, so plan. Yep. 3 videos. 3 video kind of cycle that is going to continue for the foreseeable future, but also I am going to be sprinkling in a different kind of video. Essentially, the series is going to be called Wingin It, something that I don't know, thought of randomly, thought it might be cool. And it's going to be me trying out different games. It's like, I'm calling it Winging It because it's going to be me kind of giving my first take. I'm going to go into the game blind, playing something I've never played before, and kind of experience it for the first time with you guys. I mean, obviously you might have heard of it before, but we'll see how it goes. And the impetus for that as a decision is I wanted an excuse to play other games that I have not played before on the channel, and also just get some variety as opposed to like what I've kind of been doing here, which is a lot of the same stuff. And the original plan was just to play whatever extra games I had on my Steam account, because I subscribe to the Humble Bundles occasionally, and so I have a bunch of games that I've just never ever played before, and I have no idea what they are. And I will probably get around to playing those. But first I'm going to be, okay, looks like we might find out what happens when the mech dies here. What was that shot? My guy absolutely shanked it. Yeah, the first things I'm going to be playing, I'm very nervous about what happens when I run out of this mech. And, okay, this is going to be a really, really tough couple of minutes here. But, yeah, when I started posting the channel links, the video on Reddit, I actually had some developers reach out to me and ask if I would be willing to play their games. And why is this guy so spicy? They wanted me to check out their games, give it kind of my opinion, promote it a little bit, but also just have somebody get their hands on it so they can see, like, okay, well, the mech hasn't exploded yet, so that's kind of a good sign. Yeah, they just want people, like, yeah, there were 2 developers specifically who asked if I would be willing to play their game, and I said absolutely. Because first, I think they're free, and also I just like the idea of us helping each other out. They give me something to do, something interesting to add to the channel, and I can help them by promoting it a little bit, but also just giving my personal feedback as they continue to work on their games. So yeah, the Wingin' It videos will start sometime within the next week, and they aren't going to be like consistently scheduled. They will just appear randomly whenever I find a game that I want to showcase a little bit. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm also just completely tilted by everything that is going on in this game right now. The ooze really tends to screw me up, I'm not going to lie. Unfortunately, we don't have the teleport happy, so I'm just going to have to tank it. And I still haven't even completed this this mission. I have to take out a hacker. All right, so just gonna move from building to building. I think if I run in here, ice this guy literally and now figuratively. All right, this is gonna be a little dicey. All right, cool. I think I'm already just playing better than I did in the last video for this series, so that's something to be proud of. Get in here, do the same thing. Completely whiff the first shot for no apparent reason, and then hit him about a quarter of a mile away. All right, I think it's time we improvise a little bit here, because we are in danger. And I really can't afford to mess around right now, given how rough we're looking. I think I've already opened this. Oh man, this ooze is going to be so tough. And we still got freaking 6 guys to kill. God, this character is insane. Alright. So I think, based on the current situation, this is another run that might be cut a little short. Okay, let's test the mech. He does take damage. Okay, the mech is basically screwed. Okay, do I have anything? I think the syringe might be my... Okay. Poison for 15 seconds. Alright, I think we might be doing another run in this video. Unless I can stumble upon something. Yeah. Jeez. Alright. I think we might have to come back to the mech character. I think I'm just gonna go for a different character here this time around. Let's try out the alien. Seems a little interesting. Not sure exactly what's going on here. I'm not gonna cut the video. We're just gonna try to get a little bit of a better run going here, and I'm not that worried about it. So let's see exactly what's going on. Shoots a blast of mind-melting energy. Anyone within its radius will begin to mimic your movements. Use a second time to relinquish your grip on these poor NPCs. You're harmless, can't use weapons, and fist attacks cause only 1 damage. That seems horrible. Doesn't speak English, people can't shoot you very well, and is almost, or takes less damage from fire. Alright, so let's give this a little bit of a test. How much control do we have over these guys? So if I go ahead, and do I have to be... Alright, I think I have to be within their physical line of sight. So let's let these guys get a little closer. Okay, that is not at all. I thought that the blast would radiate from me, but instead. Alright. Still a little confused as to why they're not kind of listening to me. Let's see. Okay, mind control. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, this character seems extremely hard as well. It is very, very different to anything we've played before in this game. So, getting a good run going here is going to be tough. Alright, excuse me as I flail and attempt to find a way to get this done. Alright, here we go, here we go. I should be able to... Okay, oh my gosh, this character is very hard. Alright, let's take this guy again. Down, so he has to be within your sight, essentially. Here, you should be able to just punch this. We'll go ahead and ice the poor guy, you know, because, I mean, he did nothing wrong, but, you know. He's kind of in our path. What exactly is the role here? Collect ship parts from vending machines of all varieties. Okay. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll, vending machines, so load automatic maybe? Collect ship part, okay. Doesn't take money, just a bit of time. First ship part, does it mean... Okay, yeah, alright, I see what it's going for here. And, gosh, that takes a hot minute. So if we can get nimble fingers, that would be delightful. And we'll go ahead and collect this last one here. So I think it said 3 for this floor. Yeah, all right. And then what do we got here? We need this guy to get into the safe. So it's kind of tough because you want to, I think they get kind of mad at you if you take control of their boss. Well, yeah, so can I control 2 people at once? I can. All right. This is very interesting. I think I'm gonna cause them to fight each other because they're like the safe is out of my range there. So if I can go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna walk this guy far away so I can get in a little stealthier. This character is gonna take just a lot of thinking, which given that it is like very late at night, let's see, what time is it? We're looking at 1 a.m. I don't think I'm playing this character at the right time. Shortly after, oh god, after losing in a pretty traumatic way. All right, that was a solid punch. Should just be able to bounce. All right, gosh, I'm picking some. These DLC characters don't mess around. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if Backstabber's that good. So does mind control count as followers, do you think? I feel like it doesn't. Okay, I'm just gonna go with Backstabber. Maybe it'll give my the people I mind control extra damage as well. If not, giving the alien some way to defend himself might be a little bit useful. All right, this is basically just a character that is 100% you gotta think. Now there are some things that are gonna be made pretty easy by it. This guy, you can't activate computers, but I should still be able to just bust it. Let's go ahead and put this guy in his own jail. Obviously can't lock the door, but you know, it's poetic, at least a little bit. And then this guy will follow me to the entrance. Man, this is, I think it's going to be a hot minute before okay, so that's one thing. I technically have never won a solo run of Streets of Rogue because normally I play with friends. And so I've won quite a few of those runs, but I do think the game is a lot different when you're not playing with other people. A lot more responsibility and a lot more people you got to deal with. All right, just got to retrieve an item from somebody. Let's see. How is this going to work? So if I knock on the door, this guy obviously can't talk to me. But if I mind control him, I can ask for... Did that... Okay, that did do it. Okay. It's interesting. And then, yeah, just give him a new friend. All right, you guys should get to know each other. You have a shared horrific experience of being nearly abducted by an alien that you can bond over. All right, they instantly remembered that I am the enemy here. I was hoping that maybe they would get mad at each other for trespassing, but it's whatever. Let's see if I can just lose this guy because I don't want to have to deal with him. They really stress it in the description of the character that fist fighting is not your forte. You know what? If you're gonna cause more problems, what do I want to do? Man, I guess I'll just confuse him and leave him further up here. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with him. All right, and then get in here, and we'll have lost him at that point. Poor guy got torched. What are you gonna do? Do we have any people in here? So I think, just so I don't get ambushed by this character once I start destroying their stuff, I'm just gonna, you know, okay, yep, this is gonna be pretty much horrible to watch, but you know, maybe it's acceptable in whatever culture my alien comes from. There we go. One more mission down. Nothing personal, guys. I'm just gonna avoid that because I know I just tend to kill myself when I mess with traps in a risky way. All right, so we got to neutralize 3 people, I believe. This should be, all right, operate buttons. Okay, this is actually way easier. You think cops probably can't just trespass because they're cops. That would be a pretty toxic society to live in. Luckily, we can just have these guys fight each other. And, yeah. They don't press buttons, though. Interesting. Guess I'll just leave this guy. I'm going to open locked doors just so potentially... No, the monkey's going to run away. I was hoping that maybe they would start fighting each other, get a little bit distracted, but I should be able to run away from him anyways. All right. Now we got to collect those alien parts, I believe. But this seems like a really easy big quest. It's pretty much if you survive, you... Oh, no. I didn't realize that it is something that police do not like. I guess that makes sense because I am kind of hacking the machines. So... man, can I do these things? No. All right. Yeah, I guess we just got lucky on the last floor and didn't happen to trigger those in front of any police officers. What about this? Nope. It does mean the vending machines. Jeez, guys, can you leave me alone? I have some private matters to attend to. Oh, you remember me. Nice of you. You can probably tell that I'm super tired right now. I'm very sorry about that. You know, I probably should have prepared earlier. Dude, I desperately need nimble fingers. Turn around, buddy. It makes a noise too. Oh my gosh. Just as I was calling this easy. Alright, I do have a bit of an idea of what I can do here. I'm going to try to get these cops together, mind control both of them, and just have them take each other out. Seems like the best bet here. Alright. I don't want to pick any favorites here, guys, but ooh, well, that was short-sighted. Alright. Just keep fighting this guy. Alright, and in the meantime... Nope, not that. He's a little distracted. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Did I just fail my big quest because I destroyed that thing? No, I still have some other options. Alright, so... suppose we can do this ammo dispenser in here. This one shouldn't be as bad, except that guy's also still pissed at me. The alien really knows how to burn some bridges. I guess it's hard to deny that you're the one who abducted them when you're the only one who looks like you're made out of a trash bag. Total whiff there. Gosh. You think we'll get lucky enough that if hostile aliens ever come to our planet, they can't throw punches at all? I guess mind control is way worse than them being a bunch of Hulk Hogans. Alright. Come here. Allow me to finish you off. Oh wow, backstab. Yeah, I guess 1 damage times 2 is still horrible. Gosh. These police are just going to cause a tremendous amount of problems. Oh. Yeah. Kind of just playing puppeteer with all these people's lives. I'm just going to expend some health here. Really not in the business of staying here any longer than I have to after all these police are trying to kill me. 1 more item collected. I'm going to pop this food here. Alright. Our last option is the clone machine over here. Oh, this monkey's my friend. How do I want to go about this? I guess go in. Let's clump these guys up a little bit. It's weird controlling multiple characters with this kind of setup we got going here. All right. Hopefully the monkey doesn't have any hard feelings after he finds out that I altered his brain chemistry. And go ahead and clone this or create the ship part, and then we'll be able to head out. In return of allowing me to commandeer your brain, I'll let your buddy out. I think that is a fair trade. Alright, so we're good. I'm not going to spend too much more time collecting any items here. I think the alien is a character that you pretty much, based on what I've seen so far, people under mind control take less damage. That sounds good. From what I'm picking up, it seems like the alien is a character that you start with the keys to the kingdom in a lot of ways. I feel like you kind of have all you need. The mind control thing itself is something that can be applied in pretty much any situation. The toughest part, mind if I come in? This isn't gonna, all right. You're gonna just absolutely hate this. All right, the old switcheroo. Yeah, it seems like the alien is a character that kind of seems like he starts in a pretty good spot. All right, that is the most unfortunate miss I've ever seen. All right, if you just hit him with the good old-fashioned close combat. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh no. All right. Instead, ring around the rosy, equally effective. Throw a punch. All right, it looks like I'll only have to punch him 15 more times. A backstab would make it 7. There we go. Jesus. Get a cheeseburger. All right, there's that mission down. Yeah, so I feel like the alien, you kind of don't really have to spend as much time really focusing on getting every last detail and every item on the floor. As long as you kind of stay alive, that's kind of the big focus here. Let's see, what do we got? A scientist. We gotta rescue him. Okay. Okay. I think the timing might be a little dangerous here, but give it some time. And, you know, knock was not what I intended. Go inside. Thank you. All right. Your brain is okay. 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 Stay calm. Oh, the bullets. The bullets are risky. Sprint. Sprint. Let me in, gentlemen. Oh. Can you sell me any items that might, oh, I can't speak English. He said that in English. It's a little bit of a tall tale as far as I'm concerned. I'm a little upset because he was under my brain control and he hit me anyways. So I think that all the people who are coming here from the Streets of Rogue subreddit, you are getting to watch me play a game that you're way better than me at, but I'm learning. I think that's what's most important. I really don't have a lot of time in this game, so I'm building skills, and I also think it's kind of what comes with the game when you are playing characters that you've never played before. I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep your eye out for the um, what did I call that series? Winging It. And the first game we're going to be playing, I believe, is a free to play sci-fi inspired roguelite. I didn't really get to watch the full trailer, but I'll have all the information in the next video. I will link you guys the game, and it should be fun. I'm really excited, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.